Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. I think I just. Okay. So we are gonna go ahead and get started. And I'd like to welcome everybody back. This is our week 3 call. So we're just keeping replaying. So anytime at all. Do we have anybody that is not a brand new consultant? Do we have anybody? I mean, is everybody a consultant in their 90 days? Is what I meant to say. Like are you in your 90 days? Which is 120 days if you started sometime this year.
I have a few that are just outside of their 90 days.
Okay. Okay. And that's okay. So you can jump in at any time. And you are more than welcome to join us. So here's what I'm going to do is
also what's great is that when you bring on new team members, this is the group you are going to want to put into right away. So
yes, absolutely.
You can see what we do. It's just it's a continuing 4-week starter course.
That's right. And we are your go-to Strong Start new consultant training team. So my name is Patty Moserino, and I am excited to go ahead and start us off. I am just going to go ahead and start screen sharing. So let me screen share. Here we go. Okay. So welcome to our successful Strong Start, and welcome back for those of you. And I see a lot of familiar faces, so we're glad that you are back. We're just going to go over a little bit of a recap of what we have done, what we did last week. So for those of you that were not on the call, because I think we have somebody like brand new here, and so, but this is what it is. It's all about, it's a lot about the training. So you probably have gotten an email from the home office, and one of the very first things that they want you to do is they want you to go through the DASH trainings. And there's like 10 to 15 of them. It's the welcome and then the getting started one. So those are going to kind of get you through and get you where you need to be, bring you up to speed. And the rest of the DASH trainings are amazing. They continue to wow us every single week with some new trainings. And in fact, tomorrow we have a Teach Me webinar, and you can go back and listen to all the Teach Me webinars. Those are in the STIR, and if you just Google Teach Me webinar, all of them will come up, and you can listen to the playbacks. And they're on recruiting, they're on bookings, they're on selling, they are on customer service. So lots of great trainings in there. Okay, so the most important part of our business is being able to have hosts. So you're going to have to reach out to a lot of people, and a contact, what we call it, has to go 2 ways. So you can text or message or email a lot of people, but if you don't get a response, it's really not a 2-way contact. So you're putting something out there. We can't count that. So what you need to do is, obviously, you need to have people that will respond to you. And I think do we have a script of, I don't know if it's in this, but we can always get it to you, of how you would reach out, especially if you're a new person. And I'm going to just tell you something. It doesn't seem so difficult these days. People are just jumping in the boat. Lots of people want to host shows. Lots of people are at home. They're looking for an outlet. So I think that, and this is good because people are at home cooking. Now that things are opening up a little bit more, it's still, people are still cooking. I haven't eaten out or gotten anything in the last 3 months. So, but that is what's so important. Without those contacts, you won't have a business. So, and you're going to get no's. You are going to get no's. But the good news is that you will get a lot of yeses there, but you just have to continue on. So make sure that you track your contacts. Are you guys, for those of you that have been on before, are you using something like a notebook? If you're digital, you can use something like a digital notepad or an Evernote or OneNote or something like that. Is everybody using something like that to track contacts? It's going to be important to do that because you want to know who you sent a text or email or messenger to. And then you want to be able to follow up with them. And it's really good to take some good notes. So you're going to want to do that. The other part of the other amazing training that we have set up for you is called our PC Team Training, and it's a Facebook group. It's an amazing, and I can even show it to you when we get to a point where we're going to be showing you what's online. But our Facebook group is great. So they have albums with different categories of pictures, like engagement pictures and product pictures and themes and all different kinds of things. So that's going to really help you. There is a mock show there as well. So I think you're going to find that very resourceful. And then the other thing that you really need to do is you need to check in with your director or recruiter. And they're the ones that are going to support you in this business. They're the ones that are going to be there when you're not having a very good day, and they're the ones that are going to be there when you are having a really good day to help cheer you on. So that's what we are here for. So, and the more you learn, the more you earn. Oops, went a little too far. So we're going to talk a little bit about business pages and groups versus business pages, and how to create a group for your virtual party on your business page. And we're going to talk a little bit about photos and using a mock group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop share right now, and we are going to go to a different screen. Okay, let me make sure everybody can see this. Okay, everybody can see this? Business page. So let me tell you a little bit about why Facebook, or why we're using business pages. It's something that Facebook is asking us to do. Facebook says that you have to do business from your business page. And I want to let you know that your business pages get very little viewership. Maybe 2 to 3% of people that follow your page will actually see the posts that you put on the page, but that is okay. You're going to use your business page as a business resource. You're going to use it for your, obviously for your customer specials, your product demonstration videos, what your top selling products. We have some things that are on special this month. We have groupings of products that are on special this month. So that's how you're going to convey some of those things out to your customers. It's kind of like a file cabinet. And then you're going to use these things from your business page. And guess what? You can share them into your virtual parties so that it's kind of like green material. So you're reusing a lot of that same stuff into your virtual parties, or into your customer groups or Facebook messages. And here's the other thing is your business pages are actually searchable. So when people are looking for something, they will search. Sometimes they can't find you personally, but they can find a business page. So when people are looking for something, if they go to Google, your Facebook business page can come up. Okay, your customer group is something where you build community, because you know what, that's really what Facebook was built on. It was built on building community and relationships with your customers. So that's the one thing that you want to do. That's kind of like a pond. Your Facebook business page is like the big ocean, but that little group is your like VIP group. So that's the pond. That's where you can put things out to every single month. So that group obviously is already caught. So you're trying to build relationships with them. What you post in there are open-ended questions when you're trying to engage people. When you just put something out there and it's a statement, people, if there's not an A, B, C, or D, and I think we're going to kind of go through that. I think Lisa's going to take us somewhat on that, or somebody. No, maybe that's the other Lisa. We have 2 Lisas, so I can't get it wrong. Anyway, it's an 80-20 rule. 80% is parallel to your actual business. 80% is parallel to your actual business. Parallel content has to do with cooking, baking, food tips on picking maybe good fruit and vegetables or things like that. Okay. And not every single post is going to be about your business. It's going to be about your business information that educates, entertains, or empowers people. The intention is to create the interaction all the time. So that's really what you're really doing there. And you want to post content that people want to interact with. and the timing of the content when they're actually online is important. Okay, it only shows up in the news feeds for so long. So you want to continually and make a consistent posting there. So think about, I'm sure you've seen other posts on Facebook, and do you have a tendency to just scroll by those other things? What is something that, you know, is eye-catching, and when you see something, you actually stop? So that's the kind of content you want to make it valuable for that customer, for anybody that is stopping by your business page or in the news feed. So there's something there that is eye-catching and grabbing. So that's what you kind of want to do. And Facebook algorithms rewards consistency. So make sure your business is open every single day. So you want to be interacting all of the time. So this is a business page. Is everybody, and I can't see everybody, so you guys are going to have to kind of help me out here. Is there anybody that does not have a business page created? Everybody's good. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's even better. Okay, so this is what your business page looks like. And so for those of you, you are creating a group on your business page, not on your profile page, right? So here's where you're creating your group. Make your groups private, because a public group will actually show out obviously in public there. So everybody's going to see the content in that group there. I would make them private. I think a lot of people prefer that they are. I think your hosts prefer that they are private. Is that right? Would you guys agree with me? Lisa, yeah, and everything else, and Sue and Diana? Yeah. Okay. So absolutely, that's definitely what you want to do there. So the other thing, we did the groups from your business page, and it sounds like if everybody has a business page, they probably are creating groups from their business pages. So that is totally fine. I know what else I was going to do. I was going to do the albums from here. So where are my photos? Right here. So I'm going to my photos, and one of the things that you could create are albums from your business page. Okay. So here, I've got this, for instance, here. So if you, whoops, is it going anywhere? Oh, it's just taking a while. Okay. So you can create, like if you wanted to create all of those specials that they have right now this month. I think there's 5 of them. Am I right? Do they have 5 specials this month? You could go ahead and you can get the pictures right off of our website or your website. This just happens to be 7 pink foods that help prevent cancer. So these are, you know, I added these to my album here, and I've added content in every single one. And what I can do is I can share the entire album in a group. So if I wanted to, I can just share this right in a group. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can share it right in your group.
So then when the customers click on a picture, the words are there, correct?
Oh yeah, they're there. Yes. And that content then will be seen even on your business page.
Nice.
Yeah, it is good. So it's kind of like you don't have to keep redoing you know, because when you're posting in there, right. So if a lot of you aren't using a third-party posting service like SendShare or Post My Party or Bizly, then you can use something like these albums here. So that would make it easier, and you can share that into there. Everybody with me on that?
Keep using it at all your different parties.
Yep. Okay. So here is something else that what I definitely would say 100% that you want to consider. This is something that I created a long time ago. It doesn't even have a banner on this, but I use this all of the time. So I use this for the way I want to see things look. And I think I've got some videos in here as well for me, but these are just some pictures.
This is your mock party that you set
up? This is my mock party, yes. So I would definitely create a mock party. Oh, you know what? Just before I forget this, or I'll write it down so that I remember it, and then we'll go. No, let me just tell you now, because I will forget. So if you're, I know, isn't that bad? So if you are brand new, or if you're just, well, and you are just getting started, so your very first launch party is probably something, that group is probably something that you can use as your VIP page. So that is your, you know, your page that you would feed all of those VIP members, customers, and hosts as well. I know people just have, sometimes they're just adding their hosts in there, but you can add anybody into any of those pages there.
So of your parties, you can just tell them, if you'd like to be part of my VIP page, click on this and it will take you to this group,
Mm-hmm.
your VIP group.
Some people give participation points away for that. But so here, and then I can see how things will actually look. Now I wanted to do this because, let me just make sure I've got it here. Okay, so I have a folder. I don't know if you can see this part of it. Can you see the folder part of it or no?
No.
No, you can't see the folder part of it. Okay.
No. So this is
can you
Patty's
see this?
party.
No, I meant like, I have a folder.
Okay.
Let me see if I can screen share. Hold on just a second here. Let me see if I can screen share the whole entire screen.
So again, the reason she does a mock party is so she can try out pictures, see how it's going to work, work the language into it, and then she could take those pictures and bring them over to her parties.
Does this give you the whole entire, does this give you my whole desktop?
Yes.
Okay, so you can now see this, right? So I've created folders, okay, with categories. Like this was summertime and the ice cream maker. Now the ice cream maker has 4 posts in it, but we had a great tip from somebody. So if you put the post and there's a video in there, okay? So when I do this and I drag and drop the entire folder into my post, look how it loads. It loads the entire video and all of the posts in there. You can add your content, you can say something in there, you can copy and paste that in there. And then once your video has loaded, and all of these pictures, these aren't anything that you do not have access to. Everything here is on marketing imagery. So when you go to marketing imagery, you can go to ice cream maker. And when you wanted to sort, you can actually sort according to video or PDF files or posts, so images. So if I go ahead and I click post, it'll take a minute to upload that, but I'm just going to show you what it's going to look like because it's already, this is already, oops. Oh, let's wait a second. Hold on here. I guess I want it to load. Yeah. Did it load? I think I just have something. No, what the heck? Oh, here's another great thing. I'll show you guys that in a second. Okay, so here it is. Here is my video, and here are the 3 posts that go along with it.
And what's nice about that is the way you did it, it's automatically playing in the
right. Right.
So
it will automatically play. Those videos will automatically play. Now, I could have scheduled it, so you could schedule it. So if I were to go ahead and post something else in here, I'll go ahead and do this again. Let me do something else here. I'm going to go ahead and do freezer storage containers. If I wanted to do this, if I wanted to schedule this post, you have to wait a certain amount of time to schedule it. Okay, so here it is. So if I wanted to, you could schedule an entire day. And you would put the time in there. So it is giving me, it's an hour. You have to actually wait an hour before you can actually schedule it. So if you did it early enough, you can schedule it for the entire day. What's that?
It's a half hour you have to wait. I know they come up with hour in between.
Is it?
But it's
Can I do that? Oh, really?
Because I use it all the time.
So 9, if I did 9 o'clock, it would let me?
Or 9.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, it's letting me.
Yep.
So it'll go ahead and you can actually schedule a post. And here's where it comes up. It comes up right here where it says scheduled post, see post. So I can go back and I can actually look at the scheduled post.
Hey, Patty. Debbie asked if she can unmute and ask a question real quick.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't see her, but she can.
I'm right here. Thank you. Patty, I have a question about the scheduling because you're moving things from this album into the Facebook post and you're scheduling it. And I just experienced that this week. I'm using the Facebook scheduler because I was tired of being put in Facebook jail like daily.
Okay.
So I've been using the scheduler, which has been fine, but I'm having a problem when I post a video from the imaging marketing group, like a video of somebody cooking, Tim or whatever cooking, and I schedule that, the Facebook scheduler rejects my scheduled post. And it
Is
doesn't
it-
reject it until it's the time, like I get the message after it was supposed to post, I get a message that says your scheduled post was not able to. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And I finally found that the common denominator was that video. So I'm just trying, and it's different videos, but it's
Yeah.
videos in general. So my
Is
question is,
it
do you
the
know a way
video
around
for
that?
marketing imagery? Is it the video
Yes.
for marketing imagery? I don't
Yes.
know why that would be, honestly. I can't even imagine what,
I've had no problems with pictures, posting the albums and
I mean,
things
that
like
was right from marketing imagery. That video
Mhm.
was right from marketing imagery. So I'm not really quite sure why that would be.
But was it scheduled? Was it from marketing? Like you can post it. Like I can post them. Like I could go right now and post onto my party's
Oh, I
page.
see. But when
With
it's
no problem.
scheduled,
But when I schedule it, it doesn't allow
do you
me to
download it
schedule
first? You have it downloaded
Yes.
first.
It's downloaded
Okay.
onto my computer and I attach it. I put them in just like all of my pictures, and it just, for whatever reason, I get that error message and I couldn't figure out why. And when I removed that and
Yeah.
just left the pictures, and
Yeah.
it did go through.
Honestly, I have
You're not aware.
no, and I have never
Okay.
heard that before. I have never
Okay.
heard that before. Do you guys have any?
I've not had that issue, and I just had a party
Yeah.
last week parties last week that
Yeah,
I
I
I've
just
never-
had something today where I posted something and it rejected it. I looked back up, it actually took it after it said it was rejected.
Okay.
well, maybe it's a Facebook
Interesting.
Yeah.
issue right now. I just keep watching.
Facebook. Okay.
I
All
keep
right.
watching
Thank you.
if that's what
Okay.
it is.
Sorry about that. Oh, I hate when it covers that up. I never know how to do that. Okay, I want to go here, but sometimes it just doesn't let me. I have to go there because this gets in the way. Okay. Anyway, your VIP group that you have. Okay. I forgot what we were going to talk about
I
here.
think we're talking about why they want to have a VIP group.
Oh,
But
I think we kind of went through some of that stuff already, though. Using your very first launch one, because that's going to be your friends and family as your. Oh, you know what I was going to do is actually I was going to go and I was going to tell you a little bit about this. So if you guys see this, so this would be something under your announcements. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. So it says new activity and then it says recent posts. So it moves things around to your recent post, although that was almost the same thing there. So yeah.
so if somebody's commenting on your past posts, those will come
Yeah,
up
let's
at
see.
the top. But if you want to see the order that you posted in, you would change it.
Yeah, like the recent post would come up.
So it always goes back to new activity. It always reverts back.
Yeah. So that would come up to your recent activity would be if anybody's commented on your post, because you know how posts and groups move around, but on an event they don't. So here you can actually sort that way, which I absolutely love that. Okay, I think we are good. I am going to go back to our. Okay, we gotta get back to our slideshow. Okay. Okay. Let's go screen share. Okay. All right. We good?
I think so.
Okay. So I think now we have, oh no, we're here. So photo editing photos on Facebook and Canva editing. So Lisa.
All right. So Patty, can you make it to where I can share my screen again,
Oh, it's not
please?
doing that. Why doesn't it do that? Okay, you should be good.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna get it on Canva. Has anybody started using Canva yet? Or do you guys know about Canva? Okay. I can't see everybody at once.
I
but,
know it's hard. We'll try to monitor the.
So one of the things that Patty mentioned there is that you want to make it, you want to make sure that your posts are attention grabbing. And part of the way of doing that is to create your own graphics. And so Canva, there's a lot of different programs that you can use. I like Canva. I've tried Pic Collage, and Canva, and I like Canva a little bit better. I don't pay for it. I just use the free part of it. And these are some of the graphics that I have created in mine. So it's spring, summertime, or whatever. I like to do the welcome to the parties. I always like to use something different. You know, when you do your welcome to the party post, I always want something different. I don't want to use the same one all the time. So I made some flowery ones here recently.
Oh, that's cute.
So shipping is a big thing right now. So I have done this one, probably update it here. But this is something that I put in all my parties so that everybody is aware that shipping is going to be delayed. But to make these, I usually just do Facebook post. You have all these options: Facebook cover, Facebook post, social media. I think there's an Instagram one. I usually just do Facebook post because most of my parties are Facebook. And you can use a template that they have, or you can just create your own. And I do a background. I usually just do a background, and I like ombre. So I usually choose one of the free ones, and I choose an ombre color. And then depending if you want to put a picture in, so you go to uploads. And if I'm going too fast, you guys just stop me. Tell me I'm going too fast. What was that, Lisa?
You're uploading a picture from your computer that you had downloaded?
Yeah, so this over here is the uploads. And if I wanted to upload a picture right now, I would go just to the uploaded image or video and do that from your computer. These are ones that I've already uploaded. So I had a team member that earned, when she earned the first level of free-for-all, I personalized it. So I had downloaded this one here about free-for-all for marketing imagery, and then I personalized it. And to personalize it, you just hit the text. So on this one, it was the congratulations, and then just move it. You can change the font to whatever font you want. You can change the color. Go up here and change the color to whatever colors that you want. Make it bigger. And so then of course, you put your team member's name or whatever. You can add stickers to them. So that's in Elements. And it always tells you what you recently used. There's featured. And if you're looking at something and it's free, it's going to tell you on it that it's free. So here I'm going to do frames. Can frame the picture that I had here. So there we go. And that frames it if you want something fancier around it. There are also in the Elements, there's stickers. So now they have the stickers that move. So you can
And then they'll move.
Yep.
Lisa, they'll move. You post it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be, Spoon will be dancing in the bowl there when we post it.
Love it.
But I was trying to find one that's not free so you can see. Now, normally I can't find ones that are not free or that are free.
I find them all the time.
So, oops, let's see, Elements. Let's go. So we'll just say, I'm gonna just type in flower because I know that's one that I did recently. And okay, so right here, it'll say Pro and it has like the little crown. And this one tells you right here, you can pay $1 for that image, or you can pay for Canva Pro, which I don't know how much it is monthly. But I just go for the one that says free. And that was these little stickers or little flowers here. Now you can take and you can change the color of those as well, of the flowers. If you don't want white, just go up here into the color and we'll make them pink. So you can not just change your font, but you can change your designs as well. So when you want to save it, I gotta move faces real quick. When you want to save it, you want to just come over here to download and click that, and then it's going to ask you. So this one's going to save as a video because it's got the little dancing spoon. But if you don't have a video there, then you just save it to a PNG or JPEG or whatever you want to save it. And then you have it all the time to use in your parties.
Is that the free version too that you could do those?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So does anybody have any other Canva questions? No? Okay. And then I think I was going to show, oh, I guess I didn't need to stop share. I was going to show a Facebook one.
Right.
Right. So let me go into.
How to make a change on a Facebook group picture.
All right. So let me reshare. Okay. So if you're gonna, so I'm in my VIP group right here. And so say I wanted to add a picture. My files are not as organized as Patty's. Let's see. So I downloaded this just for marketing imagery, which, think about it, there's a lot of people that are downloading those photos from marketing imagery. So we want to make them a little bit different. We want to make it authentic. So once you have it downloaded in there, just click on the edit photo. And you can make it, I mean, you can just change it to vintage or, black and white, or, change the filter like that. You can crop it and change the size, can add text. And there's stickers here too. These are the stickers that you see on Facebook. But now if you have an avatar, you can do your own, stickers, your own avatar ones. So where'd that go? So just kidding, it doesn't want to let me, I don't know why it's not letting me use that one. But
typically you could.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
It's a different one. No?
Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that.
Maybe
Let me go back to the original. Let's see.
Maybe click on the picture.
That's so weird. Can you add any kind of sticker?
Can you click on add sticker first?
So I clicked on that.
Yeah.
On the add sticker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Click on the picture.
All right, so let me see if I don't use an avatar sticker, if I just use a regular. Let's just use this guy.
Oh, yeah.
It is posted that.
Yeah, for some reason that can go on there. But so then you can make it smaller. You can make it bigger, however you want. But then that makes it your picture. It's not something that anybody else is going to have. So that's going to help keep you out of Facebook jail.
Yeah. And Lisa, the stickers that move, you know how some of the stickers move? They don't move when you repost them. They're just stationary stickers, right? Like if you post it, okay.
On here, yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So I'm not going to save that one, but so discard that. So that's simple, quick. If you don't want to take the time to do a Canva graphic, then just edit that photo real quick before you post it. And I think that's it, unless you guys have any questions. That's all I had on Canva and Facebook photo editing. Any questions? No? Okay.
Yeah.
What causes you to get in Facebook jail is one of the questions.
So if your posts are coming across, or if it's coming across as spam, if you're posting too fast in too many parties, or posting the same picture over and over, then it looks like you're just spamming.
Like you're a robot.
Yeah, like you're a robot. So that's why we say make your photos and your posts authentic. Don't just copy and paste it. It's okay to share ideas with each other. It's okay to take a post from somebody, but you always you know, as long as you have permission to do that, but to share that post, but always change the wording a little bit. Just change it to more to something that you're wording the way that you would say it, and then change something up on that picture to make it authentic.
Okay, there's a question in there too. So I think, can you back up and show us how to put pictures in a folder to clean up downloads?
That would be you, Patty. Mine are not cleaned up in my files. Diana even yelled at me the other day when she saw mine.
I don't even have folders yet, so I hear you.
Okay, let me see if, so are you talking about like from anywhere from marketing imagery?
Yeah,
Is that
just
what you're talking about?
probably.
Wait, what's that?
I think she's talking about her downloaded file
Okay.
of photos. How do you clean that up by putting them in a folder?
So, okay, so for me, my folder is what's called Dropbox. It's in a Dropbox folder, okay? Hold on, now let's see. So I don't know if anybody's familiar with Dropbox. It's actually like a storage space in the cloud. So I can move from computer to computer. I can get my stuff on my phone. And after a certain point, you have to pay for the data that you put in there. So I have a lot of things in there. But what I do is I never download anything. I mean, I download it to the computer, but I don't keep it there. I put it in that. So all of those are stored in my Dropbox. And so, and then I delete my download folder. So everything goes into downloads, and then I can go ahead and I can delete that. Does that make sense? Is that Lana that was asking that question? Yes. Does that make sense, Lana?
Yeah, I think I just don't know about the Dropbox, how to do that.
Okay. So yeah.
It's like a whole nother meeting.
Here, I know. Here, let me just I'll screen share just a second because it's, okay, let me just do my whole thing. I'll just do it. So here it is. It's like this digital thing like up there. So it looks like that. It looks like this Dropbox thing. So here it is. And
Hello?
so, uh-oh. Can everybody see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I just load everything into Dropbox so that when I sign in a different computer or I sign in on a browser, I can get all.
I just wanted to call you back quick.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
And,
Margaret, you're mute, Margaret.
I was trying to,
oh, wait, hold on.
I think there's something
I don't know how to, do you guys know how to, hold on.
that things are not working right because I put the new Zoom on there and I did everything that it asked me to do.
Okay. If you guys need to talk, then you guys need to unmute yourself. Okay. So did you see that, Lana? I don't know if that helps. I can talk to you, later about that. But yeah, so that's what Dropbox is. If you have enough or a backup. So I also have what's called an external backup. Let me see if I can grab it like here. I don't know. You guys are going to be able to see this, but no, you're not going to be able to see it because it's attached to my computer right now. So it's a little box. It's an external hard drive. And so I put a lot of things in there. So if you don't want to use the cost of Dropbox, because I pay for it yearly, and it just depends. So it can start at $10, but then it could go, it could start at 99 cents and then it could go up to $100 a year. But I have tons of storage because I do a lot of videos and stuff. But that other little external hard drive is something that you can just purchase. And then you just have a great backup. So you don't put anything on your computer because it was slowing my computer down. Lesson learned. Okay. All right, we'll go back to this. Hold on. Let me go to screen share. Okay, Lisa.
Yes, here we go. All right, so Diana, you might want to help me with this because this is Diana's slide. So Diana is our schmoozer, and we're talking about getting bookings and really for our new people to set up for a really successful launch and to capitalize on all the free items that you can get and the free money you can get in your first 90 or 120 days. You really want a strong show schedule. And one of the ways, what we always say is 4 parties every week, no matter what. And if you could get that started in your head and just know that book for 1 week, One of the things Diana actually did, and she actually is really good about talking about this, slide, is she went to her calendar and she knew she was going to start her parties, let's say on a Friday. She drew 4 lines on Friday and she started making her contacts, and as she booked parties, she would fill in the name of the party. So let's say she booked for the Smith party. She got back on the phone. She kept calling people. She's really good at schmoozing. We'll talk about that in a second. Then she booked the Johnson party, got back on the phone, then the Ford party, got back on the phone, and then the Hogan party. Once you got those 4 parties booked in your first week, then move on to your second week. This is going to get you that full month of parties. And I'm going to show you in a minute how you're going to take those parties and launch the rest of the next couple months. So getting back to schmoozing, when you're first new, you're the most excited about your business. And that's when you're going to make your list and start contacting everybody on your list. So your friends, your neighbors, the teachers, the kids' friends, parents, whatever your social group is, you're going to make a list and you're going to start contacting the people on the list. And as Patty said, you really want to keep notes on who you contacted because they're not going to all answer you right away. But you don't want to keep sending the same message out if you just messaged them yesterday. So you really want to keep a list of who you're talking to so you can follow up 2 days, a week, 2 weeks down the road if they don't answer you. So you're going to start out probably with the guinea pig and message. And I know we have that on Dash. They give you the wording to say, hi, I'm a new consultant, blah, blah, blah. And that's all on Dash. You can look that up. But as you're growing and getting through your business, some of those people are going to dry up, but you still want to get hold of people. So Diana, we're doing the schmooze thing, and that's where she contacts people, and you're not going to attack them right away and say, hey, I need you to have a party, because no one's really going to listen to you, and they know why you're calling them. But instead, you're going to call them, and you're going to be more like, hi, how you doing during these crazy times? I've been thinking about you. Has your family been safe? Is everybody okay? Let them answer you. Then you're going to go back and you're say, great. Have you been doing a lot of cooking? I know I've been cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts every day. How about you? And then they're going to answer you back. And then maybe the third time, and this is probably a conversation that might all take place in one day or over a few days. Then you're going to come back and say something like, I joined Pampered Chef because, and just tell them whatever reason you joined Pampered Chef for. And I've been cooking a lot. Let me see what I say. I'm earning some free products and I even get to collect a paycheck. I'm sharing some awesome, easy and quick recipes with my friends, and I'd love to share with you and your friends too. Want to help me out by having a fun Facebook party? And I'll help you and your friends by supplying fun recipes, games, tips, and tricks. And if they need any items, they could purchase them too, and get all the host reward. And you get all the host rewards. We can start on Friday. Does that work for you? So just some simple, casual conversation about asking them to host a party. But first, start it out with care and concern about them, because when you're coming from a place of doing this for others, then it actually comes back to you and you'll get those bookings. So that's kind of what we're talking about, filling your calendar up. Diana, do you have anything to say about that? I know you did a great job with this slide.
No, you did. You covered it all. It's just about building relationships with people, right? And that's the whole schmooze thing is just really like finding out what's going on in their life, and doing it behind the scenes and not putting a blanket Facebook post up and when you're asking, how about have a show during these times? People are loving it. It's true. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, right? It really is true. And you're really helping someone. So you did a great job, Lisa. It's just about that. It's just about really building the relationships behind the scenes with people.
And I just really want to stress that if you could get in the mindset of doing those 4 shows a week and really trying to, when you first start this business, filling your calendar, you would be amazed at how quickly you will not only grow your business, get bigger paychecks, bring on more people on your team, But honestly, these new people that are doing this are just killing this business in under a year. I wish we kind of knew to do that then, but we didn't have, when we all started, we didn't have virtual, and you guys do. So if you could get it into your mindset, if you get one booking, go after the next one. Don't get sedentary and feel like, oh my God, I got 2 bookings this month, I'm doing great. No, fill your calendars for a week. And it's not hard to do. We're all here to help you. And do it dumb. If you don't know what you're doing, start it, do it dumb, and ask your directors to help you. And they're more than willing to help you guys get started. But don't be overwhelmed. This is really what you want to do. And it's really not hard to do once you get in the habit. Anybody have any questions about that? So let's ask you guys, how are you going after your parties? Who are you asking? Are you having problems getting bookings? That's what I want to know. Anybody have anything? You can unmute yourselves or you can chat.
I don't know. I muted everybody, I think. Should
Yeah.
I stop share for a second?
No.
Okay.
Here's one to come up, 7 bookings. So Tanya, to everyone, I have 7 bookings, plus your launch, Tanya. That's amazing. That's great.
awesome.
That's what you want to do. You're my hero. So this is a slide that just tells you kind of like how to reach out to friends. Again, the schmoozing. Hi, friend. How are you and your family holding up? I just want to let you know I've put together a summertime fun party on Facebook, which is kind of what we should be doing. I don't want to keep harping on the quarantine stuff because we're kind of coming out of that. So let's look at the summertime fun stuff. Go back, Patty.
Oh.
Right there. So you're going to explain to them that you're sharing easy, quick recipes, play lots of games. And I will tell you that all of my parties now are more about games, tips and tricks and recipes than about our products, because I want everybody to have fun and interact in the party. And I'm giving them the links and they're all buying still, but I really want to do more on getting their mind off what's going on. And that seems to be getting me more bookings as well. With everybody across the country cooking and baking more than ever, they have appreciated these parties and my hosts are reaping the rewards. So true. I have blank date and blank date. You always want to end it with an ask. You always want to ask for the party by offering dates. So it's kind of like a soft ask without saying, so are you going to have a party? Come out with, I have this date available and this date available. What do you say? Or is this something that you'd be interested in? So you always want to do an ask at the end. Great job. I think Diana wrote this. It's really good. So there's I just want to give some ideas of other people you can ask, because I know my people were asking me as well. You can make your list of your friends, relatives, neighbors. You know what to do with that list. But then you can start thinking outside of the box, guys. I go after fundraisers. First off, fundraisers right now for the food pantries. Everybody understands that there's a need for that. So doing Feeding America, or even if they have their own food pantry they want to give the check to, I just did one for a church. We could do a food fundraiser for their own specific food pantry in their neighborhood. But also Girl Scout troops. They were just selling their cookies when all of this happened, and a lot of them are stuck with them because a lot of them buy extra and go to the Jewels or the stores and sell them as the people come through. They didn't get to do that. So they're hurting for money, and they probably would over the summer have a nice fundraiser, especially the Girl Scouts, because I've worked with them over the years and they do a great job. So Girl Scouts, realtors give out free gifts up to about $50 is what they could write off. I'm a realtor, so I could tell that as truth. So you want to go after realtors as well. The market is really good and it's really hot right now for real estate in our area. So I don't know where you guys live. You can check out the markets in your area, but in Chicago, it's going strong. And so check in with some realtors and offer them some ideas, like wine, and a wine opener is a great gift. Our stone with a pizza cutter, the Pizza Stone pizza cutter, they're going to remember that realtor every time they do a frozen pizza. So those are things to start thinking about. Think outside the box, and who else you can contact. And sports teams as well. They're hurting as well, Sue. Thank you. And so, guys, I'm just here to say the world is your oyster. There's so much business out there right now. Please just get to booking, because People are buying like crazy, and I just want you to reap the rewards while it's here. All right, you can move on, Patty. I've preached enough. So if you want the business to work, you have to work the business. So you got to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of the no's. We embrace the no's. The more no's we hear, the quicker we're going to get to a yes. Okay, I don't know who's going to do this slide, but I'll just go ahead. Pampered Chef next webinar is June 23rd for anyone thinking about coming onto your team. And so mark your calendar for June 23rd, 8 p.m. Pampered Chef's, what's it? I forget what it's called, Patty. Do you know? Teach me.
Webinar. I know it's a customer service one tomorrow.
Yes, but I'm talking about June 23rd. It's for new consultants.
Oh, it's Meet the Pampered Chef.
Pampered Chef, that's it.
Yeah, it says, it's the Meet Pampered Chef webinar. You can sign up for that webinar. You yourself can sign up if you want to just hear what they have to say, because it's a great playback. I mean, if you can't make it, then they'll send you the playback.
But also it's a great class to learn how to talk to consultants. And every party, you should be asking everyone in the party and talking about joining Pampered Chef and why you joined it from the start. That should be one of your slides every single day. And then ask your rock star guests if they want to join your team, but also ask your host, because they are the first ones that will sign up with you. All right. And then the Teach Me webinar is tomorrow, guys, at noon. Even if you can't make it, sign up for it, because then you'll get the replay and you can watch it when you have time.
Yeah. I mean, you can get all the replays on the STIR. Like I said, if you just go and you Google Teach Me webinar, they'll all come up. And when you start clicking on them, you'll be able to get all of the replays. They're amazing trainings that everybody should listen to.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of training out there. You can't say that Pampered Chef doesn't signs you up and forgets about you. There is so much training. If you could just learn one thing each day, it's going to enhance your business, 20 times over.
For sure. And did we talk about the PC Team Training website?
Probably not, but you should.
So we talked about the virtual Facebook group, but we didn't talk about the PC Team Training. So it's www.pcteamtraining.com. And the password, because it's password protected, is 2020 Vision with a capital V. Lots of amazing trainings in there right on the front page. They are director chats, but they're virtual party trainings is really what they are. They're about texting shows. They're about what else was on there, Lisa? Selling, recruiting. We just had a great one with Marna Ross that everybody should listen to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, there's some really great trainings on there. So yeah, for sure.
If you're looking for how to get more bookings, it's on there. If you're looking how to get more new consultants on your team, it's on there. Everything you could possibly want is on there.
Because we're such a go, go, go society, everything your access on your phone. I mean, you can access anything and everything on your telephone while you're walking, while you're driving, while you're, doing housework. It doesn't really matter. You can actually do that. So, it's, if you can spend 30 minutes a day, just feeding your mind with it could be motivational things. It could be obviously just calls. It could be selling skills. It could be, anything on virtual. I swear, that's where success comes from. It's really about learning and then implementing some of those things. So learning is one thing, learning how to do all that stuff, but being able to say, okay, what are my takeaways from this? What can I implement into my shows or into my business, so that you can say, okay, and don't just try it once and say, oh, that's not good, So I know there's a lot of people, I have a pushback on block parties. I'm like, okay, I don't want to do a block party. But for some people it works,
Yeah, just keep trying until you find what works best for you.
Exactly. You will find something.
And try it more than once, like you said, because it might not work the first time.
No, that's for sure.
The second time.
Yeah. it's definitely trial and error. You know what, you guys, this past month, I just celebrated 30 years in the business, 30 years in the business. And oh my goodness, have we come, I know, thanks. It's been just a truly amazing ride. I never would have ever thought that 30 years ago that it would get me to this place that I am today. But it's been so much growth. And if I can tell you, it's been more than the financial things. It's been more than the growth. It's been what I instilled in my kids, you know, that they became,
Entrepreneurs.
you know, yeah, they did. They do. I mean, it's crazy, but, I would definitely, you know, and now is the time. Honestly, I'm telling you, the fish are jumping in the boat.
Right.
Like the fish are jumping in the boat right now.
What I love about this business is that you can make it whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be a part-time job, you can make it that. If you want it to be a full-time job, you can make it that. You just need a little bit extra money, no problem. You need a lot more money, you can ramp it up. It's a job that you don't get this opportunity really at any other job out there unless you're doing something like this, because you can make it as big or as little as you want it to be. If something happens in your family, you could scale it down. If you have nothing to do, you scale it right back up. So it really is anything that you can want it to be. And people right now are showing it left and right. We have new people coming on that are going to national directors in 9 months. I mean, it's unheard of.
It is absolutely crazy. And not just national director, they're with team organizational sales of $1 million. I mean, that is absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking to Denise Garza. Her girl, what did she do last month?
Month was she did 10,000.
10,000 her first month.
Yeah, and she was really busy, so she started a number of months ago. But last month, she decided that she was going to rev up her business because she lost her job. And oh my gosh, $10,000 in sales. Look what happens. And she moved to director.
She moved to director, but she wasn't past track because she started in October.
Right, but she didn't do hardly anything until just this past couple months.
So I'm just saying, she's not unique. There's a lot of people out there right now because the business is out there right now. And you just have to ask for it. And I know my team is, so I'm proud of you guys. Just keep going for it. It'll come.
Yeah. And do we have any other questions?
No.
I know, it seems like somebody's got to ask a question. You guys, so you're okay. You're flying through your business, right? Lots of virtuals.
Unmute them all, Patty.
What's that?
Did we unmute them all?
Oh, unmute all. Okay, I unmuted
We
everybody.
could probably stop the recording at this point too.
Oh, where are the replays for this training? So Amy was asking that. Amy, who's your director? Because it depends on where'd she go? Amy.
Tracy Vance.
Tracy Vance. Okay. Oh, it's that, Amy. Okay. So I will post it in P-Chef team. How's that? Are you in P-Chef team, Amy? Oh, yeah. There she is. She's shaking her head. Now I figured out where the Amy was coming from there. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll post it in P-Chef team as soon as I get this up and then uploaded.
We're super excited for you, Cindy, and I really wish you the best, but just jump in feet first.
Yeah. It's never going to be perfect. You just got to do it. You know, you just got to do it.
Perfect. That's all.
Yeah.
Pampered chefs, not perfect chefs.
Yeah, that's right.
Favorite phrase.
So I said I was doing this for 30 years. Well, you know how many times we changed our business? I mean, I was doing cooking shows, schlepping around, I don't know how many crates and I don't know how many, and the entire product line. And carrying little mini catalogs like maybe this big, you know. So
you will get an email with the stir when it comes out. I think it just came out today, right? Did we just get an email on the stir today or yesterday? But you can consult. Wait, where do you get those at? The stir.